Welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. Fix-It coming at you. I decided to do a review this morning on something that's unusual for my site, but I figured it's good advice for people, so I figured if it'll help you out, I'll do the review and tell you what my experience is with the product. This product is Engine Restore. I don't know if how many of you have heard of it, but this is how I came upon it. You know that we do some traveling. We have our RV, and the RV constantly needs maintenance and something fixed. There's so much stuff on it. An old mechanic in Florida told me that it's like taking a house and moving down the road, and our roads here in the United States of America are not so much to be proud of. So you're hitting all these bumps and everything, so everything on the unit gets jostled around every time you start the thing. But to get back to the Restore, because we do a lot of traveling, we just put 10,000 miles on the thing, and when you're running a big 400 engine and it gets that hot, it's going to do a lot of wear and tear. This stuff here I came upon by a friend of mine. Actually, my brother-in-law has a business, okay, and he has 3-4 trucks, and all of his trucks have like over 200,000, approaching 300,000 miles, and I think one of them had over 300,000 miles. So we helped him out for a season, and I got to asking him, I said, I want to know your secret to how you get 300,000+ miles on your vehicles. So what he told me was, I use this stuff called Engine Restore. Okay, now most of the reviews I've read online are about this stuff after the fact, after you have blow-by, after you have all this stuff happening to your engine. Okay, well, it makes it look like sludge, molasses. I put this in every time, every oil change. And when I change the oil, it needs to be changed. It's dirty and it's thin. So as far as all those, I'm taking personal experience. And I have never experienced this stuff making your oil like molasses or thickening the grade or anything like that. It's supposed to have this CSL, which actually puts a coating on your cylinders. Okay, and my son's a chemical engineer. He understands all this stuff. I do not. So what happens is this stuff coats your cylinders. Okay, so you want to basically start using it before you have so much engine wear that you're ready to scrap it. Okay, so this is something you want to use as a maintenance. And of course you can try to save your engine and all that stuff. There's some good stories online, but basically this guy was telling me, I have put this stuff for years and years and years. Every oil change I put a can of this in. Now when you buy this, if you have a 4-cylinder, it has a smaller can, and 6 is a little bit larger. This is for an 8-cylinder, so it does go by the size of your engine. So it obviously is important how much you blend in with your oil. But with what my experience and what I've heard, you want to start using this before your engine is ready to go to the junkyard. So what it says on here, okay, it says restores compression, restores horsepower, restores engine life, reduces oil consumption. So of course I want to get as many miles out of my engine as I can, and like I said, when you're rolling down the road and it's 105 and you've got a 460 engine in your truck, believe me, that truck is going to be running hot, and it needs help to get through all that. So I took it from his advice $300,000 per vehicle, so he does, have something to stand on. I have been putting, this stuff in every oil change. And, just a recommendation for all you people that want to keep your cars forever, keep them running good, and keep them spot on. I would, recommend trying this stuff. Now, a lot of people, the problem is they don't change their own oil. So that would be a problem for you unless you recommend your Jiffy Lube or whatever, whoever you have do it. Recommend them put it in, bring them a can. I don't know if that would work. I mean, I like doing all my own work just because I know, what's going into it and what's been done personally. So I don't have to ask any questions to anybody. But, like I said, he had the proof, so I just went by his, his recommendations and his experience. So check it out if you guys want to give it a shot. I've used other stuff and wasn't so happy with it. Like I said, this stuff has never come out as molasses. The oil is always ready to be changed. It's thin and it's dirty. And I change depending on trip ratio and if I'm using the truck just in town or on a long trip, it could go anywhere from 1,000 miles to 3,000 miles per change. And if you know your car, all the cars I've had, when I change the oil, you can tell a difference. So it does help. And I think that, basically, if you go by the mileage and also how dirty is your engine oil, like on the dipstick, when you pull it out, you can definitely tell when your oil gets dirty because you can see the level on the stick a lot easier when it's dirty. So that's when it's time to change it. But I do believe that, the secret to getting your motor to last a long time is to maintain it, but also change that oil, because that oil goes through a lot, especially if you live in a really cold place or you live in a really warm place. You're going to have your oil breaking down. Alrighty. Engine Restore, check it out. It's probably in every auto store in Walmart. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to come with you with my ideas and recommendations. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and share and subscribe as always. Have a great day, guys. Be positive. There's so much negative out there. Just be positive. Take all negativity out of your life and sail down the positive side. There's two sides of the street. You want to stay on the right side. Love you guys. Have a good one. Mr. Fix It, and I'm out.